Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How is everybody? We are going to see what is coming in for you guys. Anything, any and everything. It can be love, it can be prosperity. What kind of direction and the turn of the wheel is taking place for you. We're going to just have a little gaze and glimpse into the future for you and pull some things out, whether it's microscopic little details or something, colossal and immense and changing the course of your life entirely. So here's your choices, you guys. Number 1 is Master of the Hunt. Number 15, Speed, Masculinity, and Flow. Number 2 is also number 12, Surrender, Let Go, Freedom and Flow. And number 3 is the Maiden, Innocence, Love, and Past. So beautiful. So you guys, I'm going to have a quick sip of water and then we're going to begin. Oh my gosh, I got to share a little bit about my day. So today I promised myself I was going to have like a fun, just anything goes bohemian day. I packed my fun little low beach chair, paints, sketch pads, tarot cards, everything, and I headed off to the beach, went for a walk, and I found myself just standing like at the shore's edge and just completely like being immersed in the sound of the water. Like it was hypnotizing me, and I got in such a graceful, quiet meditation state. I don't even know how long I stood there. Like I don't bring my phone, I don't bring anything. It's just about the water because I love the sound, and the seagulls and the crows are also there. So it was just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It was so awesome. So after I woke up from that, my revelry, I went and I filled an oyster shell with some water and I used it for my watercolors. Such a great time. So restful. Absolutely amazing. It was amazing. Like just so cheerful, like the bright sun, the warm sun. It was absolutely the best kind of energy for sure. Okay, you guys, so now we're going to start with number 1, which is Master of the Hunt, Speed, Masculinity, and Flow. So I feel like for some of you guys, just within choosing that, you're now going to have a lot of new beginnings. You're going to have a willingness to change, and because of that, a lot of opportunities are going to come in for you. No more dejected, gloomy, sorrowful kind of outlook on anything. You're going to be like, this is wonderful, this is excellent, this is going to work for me, I'm going to go for it. You're going to have superb timing, and people are going to cherish your skill sets and who you are. A lot of admiration coming in, a lot of appreciation for who you are, and you're just going to feel like, oh, this is excellent timing, everything. People have good sense of humor around me. People are being calm and considerate. Just a lot of courteous and agreeable energy all the way around. And along with these opportunities that are coming in, you're also going to feel very peaceful and very content. You're going to feel connected, and you're going to feel like, oh, when I slow down and I really see what's around me, I see the silliness, I see the ingenious and brilliant plan that is unfolding. And basically by being able to grasp those concepts for whatever, for writing, for speaking, whatever it is you need to do, you're going to be able to just push forward beautifully and valiantly, and really be able to create whatever you want economically, socially. Just a lot of doors are going to open up and appear before you. And instead of being like reticent and feeling like, oh, I don't know, and second guessing yourself, you're going to say, yes, I feel at peace. I'm going to ask for this. I'm like this too. I get this sometimes, this spotlight effect when I do things out in public, like I'm painting at the beach. This one beach, a lot of people walk along the little promenade area. They pull their cars up and have their lunch. And as soon as I bring everything out, and I'm like, even though I have my back to them and I'm painting, I get this weird spotlight effect. And then when I breathe in and I just say, pretend you're all alone. There's no one around you. You're in your own orbit. Do whatever you want. I get this sense of connection to the earth, and I'm extraordinarily chilled by it. Like I just feel a cooling of my energy, and then I feel like things are less demanding, and then I just start to cherish the natural sounds around me and work with that. And I feel like you're just going to have this tremendous understanding that every day can be just another day unless we decide to make it extraordinary. When we set our goals, when we do our best, we go out and we make ourselves proud. Every single day I'm like, you don't need to be like in a shop, like shopping, or like sometimes when I watch people, they look like zombies, just like looking at clothes and looking at bags and looking at things on such a beautiful day. It's like, just whenever you can, just sit calmly and feel your next step, like feel your way to it. Most of the time you'll find if you're in a walk on a forest, a beach, in your yard or whatever, none of those mundane things sound fun anymore. Going to a mall doesn't sound super fun. Going to places, experiences sound fun. Going out with family members, playing games, having a game of volleyball, doing something that's good. And I feel like making really great choices for yourself, honoring your emotions, and you're going to be learning a lot of things that are new too, because you're deciding, hey, spring is here and I want new experience. I want endeavors I haven't, had partaken in before, so I can see what it's like. And with this, I feel like you're going to have you'll be making someone's life better this spring and summer. Whatever you're doing, learning this thing that's new, forgiving your past mistakes, just going out and really dreaming the wildest dreams and going for it. You're going to make someone's life better with this. But also remember, you want to grow at your own pace and take breaks. Whatever we're learning, whatever we're doing, we're not here to just become production machines. We're here to just really feel all the beauty and the magic that's around us, and these lovely enhancements that are always there for us. So trust your heart and just go out. We don't always have to be productive. Sometimes it's fun to just exist and stare at a beautiful tree with a bird on it and just let your heart be peaceful. That's something you're going to retrain yourself to do. And you're not going to have that fear of missing out. Like, regardless of what you're seeing on IG or anything else, you're not going to have that, oh, I wish I was doing that, or I wish I could have that. You're knowing that, whatever you have is plenty. So that's you, Group 1. I love that for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my information is on my front thumbnail. If you need a private read, I get back to you within 48 hours with your reading right after you order it as well, because I like it to be, kind of like hot off the press. And thank you guys again for all your comments. They just, they make my day. I'm so happy every day when I read through them. You guys are the best. So let's look at number 2, which is surrender. So let's see what we're going to be letting go of and what is coming in. So this is wonderful, because you guys really are letting go of problematic behaviors. This could be overindulging in things, but I feel like it's mostly restless and anxious thoughts that come in. You're going to be able to train yourself. Listen, my brain totally believes what I tell it, so I'm going to tell it good things. Today is calm. Today is awesome. I can do one thing at a time. I can take breaks. I'm going to go at my own pace. I'm going to take it easy. We can't control circumstances or action and thoughts of others, but we can control our attitude and decide to stay helpful and stay outside that craziness. Calm over chaos, flow over frustration. And our goal is to grow strong on the inside, so nothing on the outside affects our wellness. Without our conscious permission, we're just not going to do that. We are deciding, I have this ancient knowledge. I have help all the time whenever I reach for it. It could be through podcasts. It could be through TED Talks. It can be through my books. Mostly it's removal from any hostile situations like that too. So if you have anybody in your family that just is like very caustic and taxing on your nerves, just move away from them and don't take anything personally. Just, kind of like reside in the area of that is their energy and that is their problem. Whatever they say does not belong to me. And you're recognizing right now too, with this step out, you have all this courage and it's going to come to the forefront. And whenever you have to fit in and kind of camouflage yourself, you can do that really beautifully. So you have just a peaceful interaction. This is kind of like flow state. This is like chameleon energy, but also a lot of your hidden talents are going to come out where you're like, whoa, I'm going to put in full effort. I'm going to put in full love. I'm going to put in really being present and celebrating myself and growth and all of those things. And, you're going to do those things, make that difficult phone call, send that awkward text that you have to, whatever it is, where it could be anything in business, in private, as a jewelry designer, there's all kinds of things that happen. And in my daily thing, it depends. I try to pack it really well, but if something happens, every once in a while something can get cracked or detached, or I send a demo or something like that. It's like things like that can happen, but it's like I don't get all twisted, because I realize everything can be rectified. And that's going to be the attitude that you have. Yes, everything can be rectified right here. This is also about you beautifully prioritizing yourself, validating your feelings, and really making gorgeous time for self-care. I had to kind of talk myself into this today, because, I woke up and I was like, all right, all you have to do, like I started work quite early, and then I was like, all you have to do is just take a nice hot shower, you know, put on some nice moisturizer, feel good, slap on a fun, easy get up that, you know, translates into anything. If you want to go to the gym, you can go there. If you want to go to the beach and paint, you can go there, whatever it is. And by doing that and moving a muscle and changing a thought and moving in that direction, I had a fantastic day. And other days where I complicate it and I make it too like, oh, and I should be doing this and going here and making this, it gets a little hectic. So you're going to be able to like revise in a really simple fashion so you can be patient with everything and allow yourself to, you know, make the right next choice, right? Oh, wait, I don't want to run out the door and be thirsty and starving and then be on my way to somewhere and be like, oh, now I got to stop and spend $20, you know, that kind of thing. But you're really going to rest when you need to rest. You're going to celebrate these beautiful small wins when you have them and really, really elevate yourself. And another thing too we need to do is champion to ourselves what we're trying to do and protect that energy and realize, you know, I see beauty and magic in every endeavor that helps us grow. So anytime that we're able to do that, I say do it. And I have to do this for myself too. I'm like, did you do this exact same thing yesterday? If you did, you're not going to learn from it. Do what you do, you get what you got, you know, as Colette always says, and that's very true. So we want to revise and have a little bit of spark, a little bit of magic, a little bit of nuance and like beauty and creativity in our days and really get out of that kind of comfort zone where we're always doing the same thing. And you're definitely going to do it with this courage card. You want to ask that person out. You want to go on this vacation. Today I started to make a mental plan of our next vacation. Ian asked me again, Mel, do you want to go to England and spend some time in the summer there? And right away I was like, I also want to, I want to do this thing, and I'm going to formulate a fun read around it too. The last time I did Stonehenge, I'm going to be doing a thing. I'm going to be doing 4 beautiful cities in under a month that I'm going to hit. So I'm going to, the same month that we plan to go to England and London, I'm also going to go to New York right before that and do a read. I'm going to go to, so it's going to be like a 4-city read special for people that they want to get in this. So it's going to be New York, and I think it's going to be at Grand Central Station. Then it's going to be, again, when we, and of course I have to do Stonehenge as the second one. And then I'm going to be New York, London, then I'm going to go to France, and I'm going to try to do it close with the Eiffel Tower in that. And then I'm going to go to Ireland, and I want to do Dublin, and I'm going to do, I've got to go to a million places I got to jam in when I go over there. So I was just thinking of all these things, and I got really excited, and I thought, oh, yeah, it's out of my comfort zone. It's going to be fun, hustle and bustle, but I'm excited about it. You know, it gets me excited. And it makes me appreciate travel and also something to look forward to. And that's what you're going to be doing. Looking forward to some really great travel and wonderful plans. So I love that for your group too. Also, I feel like right now you're going to be mending something. This just came in as I was leaning over. I felt like you're going to be mending some schism in some relationship. It may be with mom, sister, just somebody that you might have had a little rift with, and you're like, oh, and you're thinking them in a certain way, but I guarantee the moment that you pause and you start to try to see things from their perspective, you're going to understand the duress or the problems that they have as well. And there's going to be a beautiful new perception on this and some forgiveness coming in, which I really, really like. Gorgeous. Again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And if you need a private read, all my information is right on the front of this thumbnail. You can either DM or you can email me, and I get your reading back to you within 48 hours. So thank you guys too for all you people that order reads and your wonderful feedback. Love, love, love it. So now on to number 3, which is the Maiden, Innocence, Love, and Past. I feel like if you chose this, a lot of you guys are pulling in and manifesting beautiful love right now. And this is part of the reason why. You're now ready. You're in this beautiful, powerful, and courageous mindset. Like, why can't, there is infinite love. There's infinite money. There is infinite adventures out there. I am going to partake in them. I'm going to travel. I'm going to meet some cool people. I'm going to open my eyes, my mouth, and my heart, and I'm going to go for it. You know, I can manifest whatever I want. My plan is to just be too. I'm going to perch my little butt on this cool, whatever, bench, chair, throne, carousel, horse, whatever it is, and I'm going to observe. Anything that piques my interest, I am going to join in, go in. Like, my big thing too now is I want to go to some comedy clubs in New York. Like, I just want to. I've been watching a lot of fun comedy, and I want to go see some live stuff. I also want to go and bring Hagen to Mohegan Sun to go see John Mulaney. So this is all the stuff that I have to look into the next couple of days. That's what you're going to be like. I need some excitement central. Part of this has to do with this wonderful love that's coming in. For some of you guys, these are some exes coming in that are kind of like, hey, I really want to like rectify and make amends with this that happened. Some people in the past, a lot of stuff is going to be smoothed over, but for a lot of you guys, it's an innocent new love that's coming in as well. This person, again, you are manifesting, you're ready for them. This is kind of like an enchanting, rebellious soul, a really fun loving, wonderful individual, kind of elegant, striking, an exquisite little soul. And I feel right now you guys are ready to just gallop towards this beautiful treasure that awaits you. This is a fun experience. This is again, like just wanting to put that world in that paper cup and drink it up and have fun and experience amazing luck. Like a lucky streak is going to hit you like nobody's business right now. You're going to come up with all these clever and ingenious little plans, and you are going to see them through. Focus and follow through. Like you're ready. You're like, yeah, I make a lot of plans in my head, but this time I'm going for it. I want to experience these things that I'm having. I'm writing them down. I'm saving. I'm apportioning money for that, and I'm going to do it. Again, it's like you're ready. You're ready to go out. You're feeling this warm welcome in the universe too, with more thoughtful and benevolent energy, both for yourself and for other people around you. And I just feel like you're seeing things in regards to the possibility, not the complications. And that's that can easily dismiss and derail our energy so quickly when we're like, oh, but I'll have to do this and that. Like, I'm serious, because I want everything to go smooth on a trip that I'm going to be having to Europe shortly. I already started my packing plan in my head at the beach today when I was walking. I'm like, I'm taking this. I need to take these decks because, again, I'm like so psyched. Like, it just came upon me. I was like, Mel, you have to do a 4-city read for individuals and do this special. You read in New York, then you read in Paris, then you read in London, then you read in Dublin, because that's going to be the whole thing. Like, and I just feel like there's going to be really cool, and I'm going to bring all these energies and charge them wherever I am, whether it's Eiffel Tower, Stonehenge, some of the cool, beautiful old historic sites in Ireland and also in New York. I just like, I'm so excited for this. But it's one of those things where my perception is now, it's not that hard. It's not that difficult. Like you did Stonehenge a couple years ago, and that was so fun, but it was crazy winter. It was February. Now you're doing it in the summer, which means it's going to be much easier. So you're going to examine things with a watchful eye and realize, I can do this. I adore my dreams, my creative side, and I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to doubt. I'm not going to be reluctant to say yes to life in a way that I should. Very easy to get in a comfort zone. Very easy to dismiss anything that we think might be complicated, but it's really not. Like, I'm kind of bummed at myself that I didn't help out these people, but then I thought, you know what, I'm just trying to have a day off. But what happened was, I was in Marshall's and this guy came in and he was hammered. He was ridiculous and he was getting very obstreperous, and I was on the other side of a partition, so I couldn't even go and like escort him out. But he was making all these people uncomfortable and hitting on them and like slurring his words, and he was really loud. Then he was getting, so they were trying to call a manager, and then he wouldn't listen to anybody. And I have a really good skill set with people that are like under the influence and whatever, because they don't, like anybody else, they don't, hostile meets hostile. So if you're really cool and you're like, hey, you want to step outside, can I go get you, a hamburger or something, whatever it is. But I was like, my arms were filled with things, and I was like doing this thing, and in my mind every second you're like, oh, they'll leave, you know what I mean? And it took like them 20 minutes to like get somebody to get him to leave, because the approach was terrible. It was a bunch of different cashiers just going, you need to get out of here, you need to leave. And like, he was just getting more hostile, and I was like, oh, Mel, you could do this so easily. But I was like, I thought he's going to leave any second, and he really didn't. So next time, that's a lesson learned, that if you can handle people when they're in different mindsets, always be helpful for the wellness of other people around. But again, I feel like you are going to feel stunning. You're going to feel really attractive. You're going to feel this beautiful, amazing magnetism, and go for it. Like, stop and talk to people. Well, I think it's so great. And I do this too. If I see anybody looks good, appealing, has good taste, I let them know. I talk to everybody when I go out. It's a nice feeling. So you guys, that is you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my stuff is on the front. If you need a private read, my email and everything else is right on the thumbnail. I just keep it right up there because it's easy. Then I send you all my info whenever you need it, and I get back to you within 48 hours with your reading as well. And thank you guys for everything, all your love and support. You guys, you're absolutely amazing, and I'm really, really excited for what's coming. Like spring, I can already feel it. A lot of, people don't need to wear masks in my surrounding towns right now. Everybody looks happy. I can see people's mouths and see people smiling. Such a good thing. So love and light, you guys.